Well, folks, a lot of men have wondered what it's like to be pregnant, but Benjamin Percy decided that he wanted to find out himself. So he wore a so-called pregnancy suit for 9 weeks. He visited a laboratory in Japan where they were able to simulate the different stages of pregnancy. He wrote about his experiences for the March issue of GQ magazine. So, Benjamin, good morning to you.
Morning.
Good. So, this is kind of groundbreaking right here, right? Tell us exactly what the empathy belly is.
Well, this is the empathy belly, also known as the Zero Dark 30. And I had to wear it for 9 weeks to compressed version of the 9-month term. And the idea behind it is that, our grandfathers never even held babies, our fathers never changed diapers, and these days that's grounds for divorce. So there's sort of shifting gender relations going on now in this country. I've got a lot of pals who are stay-at-home dads. I got a lot of pals who are really involved with their kids' lives, coaching and volunteering at schools, and I'm I felt a little inadequate in that regard sometimes.
Okay, so a minute. So you wanted to accomplish what by doing this?
To make up for my mouth-breathing, hairy-chested caveman deficiencies. So, by putting this on,
that did it for you,
it's a sort of stunt, of course.
Yeah, okay.
And when I say that I wore this for 9 weeks, I am a novelist first and a nonfiction writer second, so I punctuate that claim with a...
Okay,
I took it off now and then.
What were the reactions you were getting? Because you just wore this, I take it, under your clothes.
Actually, I had to wear it on top of my clothes, and this is in the most armpity time of the year during July and August. So I started smelling kind of fungal and rashed over. And you can see from some of these flattering pictures that they're putting up on the screen that I was glistening for 9 weeks.
I mean, what's been the reaction from women, though? Because, they've got to be a little bit perturbed about this whole thing. Here's a guy, puts on a suit for 9 weeks. You're saying it was a rough time of the month. It was in July. A lot of women spend their time being pregnant in the summer months. You really think that showed what it was like? Or?
Well, I was expecting to get a nice pat on the back.
Really?
But instead, women were completely fixated on the suit's inadequacies. They wanted me to have heartburn roiling up my throat. They wanted me to have varicose veins rising like garden hoses on my legs. They wanted me to pee every 5 minutes and to be constipated for a week.
Yeah.
And they wanted to jab me full of hormone-oozing needles, essentially.
Yeah.
So,
swollen ankles, the whole bit?
Yeah. But once they saw me in the suit, they're like, nice try, wuss.
Well, this was a successful venture. you wore this suit, but you got to understand women's reaction to this whole thing, though, right?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I have, from waking up in the middle of the night to accommodate my children crying, and from changing thousands of diapers, learned that I'm not man enough to be a woman. And this suit just sort of underscored that.
You know what? I think that's a good place to be, because I think women just don't get enough credit for what they're doing. It's a nice try for you to do it. Of course, you realize it didn't quite measure up to the actual business of being pregnant. Huh?
Sure, and I knew that from the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
Putting it on.
Well, that's good for women to know at home, because I thought you put it on so you were actually thinking you were going to actually simulate pregnancy. And I'm trying to figure out, without the kicking and the swelling and have you ever bit a man before?
I've never bit a man, no.
Yeah, well, my pregnant wife bit me, so I'm just wondering how you could work that in the next time you put the suit on.
I'm never putting this suit on again. I just got my figure back.
It has to be tough. Well, thank you for joining us, man. A great experiment. I wish you the best, okay?
Hey, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.